Welcome back to more Lord of the Rings Online. I am back here all the way in Kalpakota to start out this episode. So let me show you on the map the original town we came upon. The reason is I had this quest on my tracker, if my mouse will quit bugging out here, driving the beast out, and it's actually right here. So I thought it was somewhere over there, so I missed it before moving on to the next town. So I have to come back here to do that. So let's go ahead and try to do that quest. And you can see that now it's daytime in Forochel, so things aren't as foggy. The draw distance goes a lot further, so I can kind of see what I'm doing a lot better. If you remember, at nighttime, you can't even see a foot in front of you, which is kind of cool. But you can certainly see how wooded and dense all this background is. Pretty fun. Alright, so the plan for this episode is we're going to start over here. We're going to do this quest. And then we have to turn in the minstrel quest over at this camp, and then we'll hit up over here, do whatever quest is over here, and then we'll go back to Zegelgond and turn in a ton of quests that we did in the last episode. This will probably like take 15 minutes of riding a pony to make that path, so I'm probably going to do some fast forwarding this episode, if not outright editing between some of the locations. We'll see. Let me just put it on my general game tab here. And let's see, where am I at? Okay, so I'm going deep into these woods, it looks like. There are some cliffs that are going to be in my way. I think maybe if I go around the side here is what I'm looking for. Looks about right. Or not. It's just more cliffs. Let's see what I can do. Maybe I'll have to approach it from the top, from the north. Oh my god. Already getting lost. What a terrible way to start the episode. Let me go and try to go around this way instead. Maybe there's a little opening here I can squeeze through. Possibly. This looks promising. Alright, so I need to summon forth the Red Fanged behemoth. Let me see where his little altar's gonna be. It should be right on it, so maybe up here. Is that him? No. I have to use this. Okay. I guess I can just dismount and use it. Let me see if I can find him. I'm right on the quest ring. Oh, there he is. So I could distract him with this. I might as well, just so we see what it's all about. Oh, that's just some fire. Was I supposed to burn him? I don't know what that's doing, honestly, but whatever. Alright, that ought to take care of him. Sweet. So I need to speak with Valtteri, who is in Kalpakota. So let's go over there. Just east into town. Hopefully he won't send me on a part 2 around here, because that will kind of screw the order of things. But if he does, that's cool too. I don't mind. If there's a quest to do, I'll do it. Certainly a lot easier to see here, and you can kind of enjoy the scenery more in the daytime. You can see the giant mountains in the back, all the trees, all the enemies. Pretty nice. Goblins. I still don't know what these goblins are doing here. We haven't had any quests dealing with them, so I'm not gonna bother. Swim across here. Again, don't try this at home, kids. Don't swim in a freezing lake. It's not a good idea. My inventory's not too filled up, so I don't need to sell anything. My quest log is pretty filled up, but most of these are ready to turn in. I'm excited to hopefully head into this area soon so I can continue the epic storyline. Those are always my favorite to work on. But I'm in no rush. You guys just chilling. That lady's hanging out too. Alright.
The Ritter Wind speaks your name.
The beast is gone. Our traders will be able to pass this way freely without fear of being tracked by servants of Angmar. We are grateful that you have walked with us as the Hivri walk among the Ketu. A gift has been prepared for you. May there be many paths to guide you. So what does this do? 10-second fear. Okay. Pretty cool. Alright, so I do need to come all the way over here. And even if I were to fast forward the pony ride over there, I think it would take well over 5 minutes, even if I sped it up to like 4 times speed. So I think I'll just edit myself over there like this. Man, I'll tell you what. This map is deceivingly small, it looks like. See, you look at this, and it looks like Forochel is not that big. But my god, to ride from here to here took me forever, so it's a very large map. So let's turn in this quest finally to the minstrel.
What do you need?
You found them? You found them all. Oh, thank you so much. This is one of the greatest anthems of our age, or that is, it will be once I have finished it. You will come by to hear my performance when it is ready, won't you? I should be able to finish it soon once I find the rest of my fellowship and we get out of this forsaken wilderness. There's just one more little problem though.
Will you let me speak my piece?
I am so sorry to be of so much trouble, Kippen, but I could use your help with one more thing before I set out to find the rest of my fellowship. You see, while you were out trying to retrieve my pages, I decided to give it a try myself. Unfortunately, while I was traveling along the banks of the river to the southwest, I came face to face with the biggest Kalpakita I have yet seen, and he looked hungry. Well, to make a long story short, you know how they say that music soothes a savage beast? Do not wager your life on it. That horrid cat barely let me out the first verse before he ripped the strings right out of my prized lute. I was so angry I could have bashed him senseless with my lute right then and there, but then I would need a new lute and not just a new set of strings, so I ran instead. As for the strings, I have just the thing. Could you find the saber-tooth and drag his sorry carcass back to me? I have never used catgut strings before, but I think now is the perfect time to give them a try. The Losoth here say that they have hunted this cat before without much luck. They call him Laulu Vija. He supposedly has a den on that island in the Loon. Alright. So we're gonna have to come back here again. But thankfully this is right where I'm supposed to be going for some of the other quests, so it's not too out of my way. So let's go. Lots of tasks to do there on that island. We got a fellow adventurer here. Looking pretty spiffy on that horse. Mine looks way cooler here though. Not gonna lie. Let's just be honest. So let me probably come up from above here. It's probably the more wise thing to do. Looks like maybe this is the island. Some stealth enemies all around. Man, these Kalpakitas are literally everywhere in this map, in very high concentration as well. So here's the hunter I was looking for. And that quest automatically finished, it looks like. The all strung out. No, not that. Completed Wayward Hunter. Anyways, thank the Ice Spirit. Every time I have tried to escape on my own, I have been turned back by the long fangs of the Kalpakita. Will you escort me back to the road? Too far away. Alright, well let me dismount and let's do this. Let's go. Yes sir, let's go. So he took quite a beating there already. That's alright, I'll protect him. I'll do a better job. Let me go ahead and round that one up as well, because I feel like he's going to trigger all of these. So I might as well just be efficient. And if anything, this is at least going to count towards my deeds. Alright, let's keep moving, sir. Not that way, you fool. Forward. Probably should have cleared this beforehand. He's only slowing me down. Let me see if I can blast this guy. We should be careful. Let us catch our breath. There's no time for breath catching here. We're under attack. He doesn't care. He's just chilling anyways. And I'm silenced. That's why my gambits aren't working. I was wondering what was happening there. I can't even execute the gambits. Well, I just realized it's a big weakness of the Wardens. Any enemies that can silence you, it basically makes your entire combat strategy worthless because you can't execute any gambits. So that's a bit of a problem. I'll deal with it when I have to, though. I'm not too worried about it right now. Wow, he resisted my Spear of Virtue. Damn it. What a douche. Just went stealth on me. Alright, should be back here to the road pretty soon. Not before one final fight, though, which he probably would have snuck by if I hadn't attacked this guy. It's a little bit preemptive on that one. It's okay. And a couple more here. Let's kill this guy. Dude, everybody wants to eat my friend here. Just let him get back to the road. Please don't run backwards. And please don't run straight at enemies. Why can't... Oh my god. Why can't this guy, like, avoid the enemies as opposed to running straight at them? I figured he'd want to avoid them, but looks like he just wants to fight. And look, he's gonna run straight at that guy. Nope, he's not gonna go around. My thanks, without you, I would have had a great difficulty getting off that island. Alright, so I didn't have to fight that last one. So let me go find this creature here and collect his guts for some new loot string. Laulu Vihaja. Interesting name. Looks like he's gonna be here towards the back somewhere. That's another treasure cache there. See if I can come maybe this way a little bit. Maybe he's here at this little peak. Don't see him. And this guy is somehow stuck back on this island. All that work for nothing. Alright, so there he is. Okay. And I kind of wanted to grab all of those because I might as well kill a few extra for the deed since I'm here. Excellent. Alright, so that is disgusting. That's funny. Gotta love the humor here sometimes. So let me actually head back to the minstrel to turn this quest in.
This is intolerable.
You got him? Wonderful. That'll teach that stupid cat to disdain my talent. I hope he sounds good. Ah well, nothing but to get him strung up and give him a try. Thank you, Kippen. I will have to be off soon to try and find the rest of my fellowship, wherever they have wandered in this awful place. I hope I see you again someday. And what is this? Consumed on you, spine on acquire. A hand copy page from book from amateur to thespian, a minstrel's guide to the performing arts. The lesson describes how to perform a simple death pose. I wonder if this is like an emote? Let's see. Or maybe that was a feigned death skill? I have no idea what I just did. That's okay. I kind of like this quest chain for helping out different members of this fellowship. I guess the Lost Fellowship. Pretty cool. So now I'm headed back towards Sigilgund. Lots of quests to turn in there and a few more to do. Ideally, I'd want to find some of these picks before heading back, but whatever. I'll do whatever is quicker. Because a lot of these quests are probably going to send me on part 2s, maybe part 3s. Let me just come up through here. Let's take some shortcuts. Although I'll probably regret it. Every time I take a shortcut, I get lost and make things worse. See, like, there's all those mountains up there, so I want to go around them. So let me see something here. I think there were like a ton of quests up here. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Book 13, a big chunk of it takes place up here. And then again, this is the main town. Well, I don't know. I don't know how much more we have here. And I can see Sigilgund in the back. So we're getting close. I'm gonna head straight for those stairs right there. It's amazing how much you can see here during the day compared to at night. Got a few mammoths. And this is the mammoth boneyard, it looks like. Really cool little area here. Got some bears devouring some of the corpses. Look at this sweet thing. Terrible winter tusk. It's like a Gardon riding a mammoth. I have got to kill this thing just for the fun of it. Alright, let me do an unerring strike. Those are always fun. Sweet. That's pretty fun. 3 exceptional hides for killing that thing. That's pretty realistic, I guess. For killing something that big, you'd expect a lot of hides. And I guess some of the dwarf picks are around here. So let me start picking some of them up. I guess it did tell me that it was near the mammoth graveyard. back when I first picked up the quest. I wonder if some of these Dourhands drop them as well. Let me kill one and see what happens. No, but they do give me a new deed for Dourhand Slayer. So I'll ignore them for now and just focus on trying to find some picks. And I guess it might be a little bit deeper in. I like this. I like this waterfall here off the edge of the dwarf ruins. It looks very nice. And it may be that the picks are actually in here. Up through here. There might be a few more up here. There's a lot of Dourhands, so it'll kind of make sense. There's a couple picks here. Almost ran by them. Ice Reef Mines. Looks like I'm lagging here a little bit. Or a lot of bits, I don't know. Or like a couple seconds delay. Now what's in here is the question. I'm pretty sure I had a quest in here, and the lag is real right now. I think my internet's a little bit messy. Let me see something. I think there was another quest in here. Find the mammoth that was speared by Sigric. So let me get rid of a couple of those and put that on my tracker as well. So there's a couple miners here. I wonder if there's a couple of picks down here, or if the last two are also outside. I feel like they're gonna send me on a part 2 in here after I turn in these picks. That's just a gut feeling though. And I don't think I'm going to go much deeper. I don't think there's going to be picks in here. I'm just going to head back outside. I'm sure I'll have to come back to this mine though. If not for anything else, then maybe just to do the deed eventually for killing Dourhands. Looks like a good area to do this. Can even go up. I guess this is where it came from. Or maybe not. I'm lost. I can't find the exit. This is not good. Definitely not here. How did I manage to get lost? I went in like 3 steps. Right there. Alright, perfect. Let's get out of here. Alright, where are these picks? There should be a few more. Let me get on my horse. Let's make things better, faster. One right there. Let me see, this mammoth looks like it could be down there somewhere. There's the final pick. And then I guess this mammoth is down here. I guess that one right there, the corpse. Where the spear got lodged in its side, if you remember. It killed him. So it did its job, and now I can return it. Hopefully. So finally it's time to head back into the town and turn in all these quests. I forgot how to get up. Wonder if it's on the other side, maybe. Yeah, I'll probably just go around. Man, look at all those quest rings. That's beautiful. That's all for turning in, too.
What brings you to this place?
Thank you. You have been of great aid to me, my friend. Excellent. Looks like I went up in reputation as well.
Well met, friend.
Dourhands, surely not. Kippen, this is serious. Dourhands in this remote area, they will have to be rooted out, every dwarf jack of them. At least you found the picks. That's a job well done, and doubly valued if you prevented them from falling into the hands of stinking, thin-bearded Dourhands. I told you they were going to send me back. Attacks from those thin-beards is no small matter, Kippen. They are organized, they must have supplies and a plan and a leader to be this far north. I found some old maps in the Ice Reef mines, and one of them shows a room inside. If I were a wagering sort, I would lay my money on those Dourhands planning to take over the mines, and that their leader would be claiming that particular area as his own. You will need to find a key. Perhaps one of the other Dourhands might have one.
It is hopeless.
Excellent, I can practically taste the steaks now. We will put a few of those onto the fire right now. No hungry dwarf will be able to resist the sizzle once they hear it. And the rest will contribute to travel rations and our stores. Well done, Kippen. You will be remembered with every full belly.
What is the meaning of this?
Haha, that'll teach him. Delighted, my dear hobbit. Simply delighted with you, I must say. I'm one step closer to a long hot soak. But there appears to be a bit more to do.
Will you stop and hear my accursed tale?
It would appear our efforts have stirred Ringadanger, a large winter worm. Until his attacks are curbed, there is no hope for my bath. Will you do this one more thing for me? Will you defeat Ringadanger? Alright, I'm not saying that right, am I? Ringdagner. And end the threat of the winter worms? You can find Ringdagner on the west side of the hot springs near Ziggelgund. I'm pretty sure I already killed him in the previous episode, but
Well met.
that's fine. Ha! I hope you gave those abominable creatures a taste of your blade, Kippen. That is not the end of the matter, though. There is more to do.
Will you stay and speak with me a moment?
Well, my fine hobbit, it would appear that there is a method behind the recent madness of the snow beasts. The Pyko have been stirred up, you see, by the return of the great snow matron. I thought her existence was a bit of a legend, told to us by the Lost Soth as a cautionary tale, but it turns out she is quite real. Since she has come back, it is still an honest dwarf can do to make his way through Lunsima without having an ice boulder hurled at his head. Do us all a favor, Kippen. Rid Itama of this threat. I believe she is within the same cave I told you about before, east and up the hill. Right, and there is a couple more quests turning down here.
What do you need?
Ah, thank goodness I missed these things. Want to watch me juggle them? No? Ah, well. Unfortunately, the missing marbles have not been the worst of my troubles.
Might I take a moment of your time?
I do not believe this, and it is a bit embarrassing, honestly, but someone has gone and stolen my belt pouch. A burglar burgled. I shall not soon live this down. If I had to guess, I would put the money I do not have anymore on the thief being a Garden. There are not many beasts around here with thumbs to unhook a pouch. I wonder if they train up to burgle too? But look here, I need my pouch. Will you help me again? You can find Garden thieves out in the waste to the southeast of Ziggelgund.
Well met, friend.
My spear, I swear no other flies as true. I would have been terribly upset never to see it again. Let's take a look at that tusk now. Ah, it's a beauty, isn't it? Look at the... Now wait a minute, look at this. There are markings on this tusk. I cannot make head nor tail for them though. Never mind, it will still make a fine trophy.
I would be grateful for your assistance.
I must admit I have no idea what these odd markings mean, but there is a young Losoth, an apprentice seer of some sort apparently. Nakija is what they call them, who might know something. Mika has been on some sort of quest down in the Mammoth Graveyard, North Suhauta, just south of here. Would you go there and ask him about the markings? Alright, so a new round of quests to be done. and I certainly will do that. But I'll do that next time because I think this is a pretty good stopping point. So thanks for watching this episode. Hope you're enjoying. Be sure to join the fellowship by hitting the subscribe button. I'll see you on the next episode.